I'm Monica Smith, and my experience with JustFaith Ministries began with Jack Jezreel. I was a member of the St. Francis Xavier Peace and Justice Ministry when we attended a presentation by Jack on the JustFaith program. We were so inspired and moved that we decided to start the program in our parish. I co-facilitated that program for 4 years, and then I began facilitating the Caring for God's Creation program. That inspired me to create a green team in our parish. We established parish-wide initiatives on recycling and the adoption of sustainable products for all parish events, shifting us from styrofoam to compostable products. Since 2020, I have facilitated all 3 modules of the Faith and Racial Justice series. I continue to lead JustFaith grads in book and film discussions and actions for racial equity. It also inspired the creation of a new ministry on racial equity. I have learned from every program I've attended or facilitated with JustFaith. I continue to build my knowledge and understanding of social justice issues and what actions I can take in my community to address them. The staff and resources of JustFaith Ministries have been instrumental in moving me from learning to action. JustFaith Ministries has helped me to build community and to engage others in working for a more equitable world.
I first learned about JustFaith through a friend from work, and he invited me to come hear Jack Jezreel speak at a local church, and I was totally captivated. But I didn't see anyone my own age in my mid-20s, so I created a group with some of my friends, and I saw JustFaith personally help broaden and deepen my faith, and learn that the work of Jesus is the work of compassion, justice, and mercy in our community. I also had to develop a deep sense of community amongst my friends, so I became hooked and became what JustFaith calls a super facilitator for years to come. I've seen it be a powerful tool to awaken people in my community to justice and compassion. I've personally seen hundreds in our city come through the JustFaith program and not only be impacted individually, but them take that faith and bring it out into our entire community. And I've seen those grads get to work. I've seen them help secure more funding for public transit for some of our neighbors. I've seen them help ensure that toxic environmental waste sites in low-income communities are cleaned up. I've seen them lead courageous conversations in our community on the history of racial violence. Much was inspired by individuals taking the first step to join a JustFaith group, and I can't hardly wait for another 20 years of JustFaith in my community.
Hi everyone, my name is Nebu Kolancheri. I first encountered JustFaith when I moved to Atlanta and went to church and saw that there was an announcement for it and joined, and weirdly enough ended up meeting some of my best friends in Atlanta through that program. And in addition, I also saw how transformative it was in the lives of adult Christians that were interested in social justice and trying to figure out how to process their faith and the world together. And really, in my friends and in me, it created this change in penchant to where, tilt your life and rethink the way you're living. And then I was invited to come on to the board, and I loved it, and I really enjoyed getting to see how the program is operated nationally. And now I've, friends all over the country where I'm like, what, you did JustFaith? I did JustFaith, and there's this weird network. And then more recently, during the pandemic, I decided to do the Engaging Spirituality program virtually. And that kind of really caused me to rethink what I was doing with my life, and it actually kind of ended up switching to I left a private sector position and took on a role in a government public health department supporting the coronavirus response, because I just realized I wanted to do something that served the public, and I think JustFaith played a big role in that. So thank you so much for your time.
Be part of this milestone celebration for JustFaith Ministries. I can firsthand tell you about how it has transformed and improved my faith life, in my vocation, in my ministry. But I can also tell you about how I have witnessed how it has impacted all the people that have gone through the program alongside with me. I'd have the opportunity to meet people from almost every corner of the U.S. and share and grow through the programs that JustFaith has put in place. So I'm here to just tell you I am super excited for a 20th year, and just that God would bless JustFaith Ministries with many, many years more of service and to continue to be faithful to show what justice work looks like through the lens of our gospel.